Alright, it is Monday, September 17, 2018 at 12:20 p.m. Alright, I'm making a video about hammerhead worms. I had never before heard of a hammerhead worm until yesterday, and I decided to make a video about it. You know, regularly we have regular worms that are in the earth, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a hammerhead worm. I don't know if it's a Mandela Effect, if it's something to do with our timeline, or if it's just, some species that I had never really paid attention to and it had been around all this time. But this is something interesting to take a look at and make a mental note of actually existing in our lives. Alright, giant hammerhead worm. Look at this thing. It's got patterns on its back like a snake. It's got a giant hammerhead. And it's just out of this world. It looks crazy. Look at that. That's amazing. Alright, so let's take a look at some information about hammerheads. Hammerhead worms is called a bipalium, scientifically. Bipalium, often loosely called a hammerhead worm. Alright, let's take a look at what they eat. Bipalium species are predatory. Some species prey on earthworms, while others may feed on mollusks. These flatworms can track their prey. When captured, earthworms begin to react to the attack, but a flatworm uses the muscles in its body, as well as sticky secretions, to attach itself to the earthworm to prevent escape. The planarians cover or cap part or interior of the end, so the violent reaction by the earthworm. So basically it feeds by the sticky part of his body attaching to the earthworm, and then it eats the earthworm. Alright. Are hammerhead worms dangerous to humans? The worm gets its name because of its head and looks somewhat like the head of a hammerhead shark. According to the article in the U.S. New World Report, the worms are thought to be natives of Asia, and they are not harmful to people and pets. But earthworms beware. So they eat other worms. Alright. Let's see. Another article that says giant hammerhead worms have been invading France for decades. So apparently they're all over the world and they've been eating worms. But never in my life had I thought that I would see a giant worm with a hammerhead that eats other worms. So, that's it for this video. Just sharing the news out there to the Mandela community. Alright guys, have a good one.